Good day to you, Capricorn. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. This is a reading for the week of the 3rd of October. So please remember, this is just a general reading. So if this reading is not resonating with you, please look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. I'd like to thank those of you that have subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate that. And those of you that are just watching, thank you for watching. Okay, so let us see, what does Tarot have to say for you, Capricorn? Okay, Capricorn. I see you moving towards some new beginnings, yeah, Capricorn. This is quite amazing. Oh dear. Okay, Capricorn, you always seem to be having these dips, these rise and these falls for some reason. We see you moving towards this newness, this new opportunity, this new financial opportunity. It's like this new idea has given birth, this new, you've got actually 3 aces in this reading. Wow, cooperation, collaboration. So it's really wonderful, new beginnings, something new, a new situation, a new idea, a new business opportunity for some of you, a new way of thinking. But things have just, you literally starting afresh in different areas of your life. And we see that you are welcoming this newness. Some of you could be expanding the family. Some of you could be starting a new business. Somebody could be getting a new job. Somebody could be writing a book. Somebody could be just having a new way of viewing life and a new way of approaching situations. And we see that you're having this prosperity and this abundant flow that's coming towards you. We see that some of you have been in this situation where you've had to stand up for yourself, you had to defend certain issues. And especially when it came to your financial situation, you had to stand up and defend this, because this was an opening for you to a new possibility, to something new. It's like you moved away from a difficult situation and you had this new opportunity that presented itself. And but you seem to have had a lot of opposition. We see that you did have a lot of betrayal. Even though you did have a way out, there was this betrayal that is seeming to continue for you, Capricorn. This betrayal that has left you feeling very left out, that has left you in a very dire financial situation for some of you. But it wasn't as though there was no hope at the end of the tunnel. There is this hope that is there for you. There is this opportunity to change things. But it's very important in how you handle this change that's coming towards you, Capricorn. There is this financial change, which you need to be so mindful for how you handle the situation going forward and how you are looking at things. You know, you may not have all the facts. You might feel a little bit up in the air. You may be wanting to jump to conclusion. You may be feeling very tied down to old ways of thinking and viewing things. And sometimes we become our own worst enemies, Capricorns, when we think the way things should be is the way it's supposed to be, but that's not how it has to be. Remember, your way of thinking and viewing your situation is not necessarily the right way. So you need to let go of that stubbornness and allow yourself the opportunity to think differently with regards to it, especially when it comes to a betrayal. You know, this betrayal, some of you could still be having to face it, and it's almost as though you do know that it's coming and you know that you're moving towards it, and you really do need to change the way you look at it. Some of you could be having this betrayal with regards to a domestic situation and your financials. So there's definitely your key card right now is that there is betrayal, however you face it. There has been betrayal being your central card, and literally it's the betrayals come from those that you have trusted. So there's a Judas amidst your circle. So Capricorn, I hope you're not betraying yourself in your situation. Feels very painful. I'm actually feeling this, I can feel within myself this pain of having to deal with this. You know, when you trust somebody and you trust a friend or you trust a spouse or you trust a family member, I can just imagine, Capricorn, you know, we all go through betrayals. Betrayals is quite, definitely. Betrayals, deceit and deception. It's like no matter how much you try to avoid this, No matter how much you try to avoid this, you are facing this betrayal. This betrayal, okay? We see you facing this betrayal. As much as you try to move away from it. See this King of Pentacles energy, that's Earth energy. You got King of Wands energy. I think it's fire energy. So you got Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your energy could be fellow person in your space. You got fire energy, that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you've also got Death card, Scorpio energy as well here. So we're looking at, no matter how much you've tried to betray yourself, no matter how much you have tried to protect yourself, you've allowed yourself to become betrayed. And it's like you knew this betrayal was coming, Capricorn. You knew this was coming because you tried to protect yourself against it. And you thought that this new opportunity could have been a new love situation, a new career opportunity for you. There was this utter devastation that you've had to endure. This new beginning just left you feeling quite battered and bruised. And it sees you having to think quite carefully and plan quite cautiously for the future. Some of you might be finding yourself in a new love situation, and you're looking towards this new love situation, and you're thinking quite carefully about this love situation. Could be with somebody younger than yourself, thinking about it, you know. In some cases, you could be the younger person in this relationship. Some of you might be finding yourself feeling, even though there was this intense betrayal, there's this contentment. So it could be, you know, that you're sensing this betrayal, but on the surface, you're not letting people know that you have been hurt. You're just being very content and in your zone and being very focused about it. But it could also be it could be an underlying situation that has happened, and that you are now focusing more on the positive, even though you know there is this betrayal that is happening. And you are in this contented space, but you have to also move forward because there is some information that is coming towards you. We see that you are needing to change the way that you have been doing things. You may have chosen to withdraw from society, to withdraw from others, to just be on your own, and it has caused you a bit of suffering. And could it be not of your own doing, but because of circumstances and situations? But we see that you're now, Capricorn, in this phase where you have to embrace this complete change within yourself and within your situations, and really going back to your core values. You know, the lotus flower is it's amazing flower. It blooms in the most murkiest of waters, and you need to actually be like that, like a lotus flower, that no matter what has happened, no matter what betrayal you have faced, you literally have to rise up with that situation. You know, Capricorns, you know, sometimes, and you've been having a very trying year this year, especially when it comes to love situations. There's been a lot of betrayals for some of you, and some of you needing to understand that you cannot allow yourself to be defined by betrayal. It's not on you. If you have made this mistake with somebody else and they have broken the trust and the situation, it's on them. But if you have been the one, Capricorn, that has done wrong, you need to own it. You need to own your part in this, and you need to, you know, make the steps to either fix the situation and also to move on positively. But by trying to protect yourself from getting hurt, you may have obviously, you know, sometimes when we overprotect ourselves, you give others an opportunity to hurt you more. You show them what hurts you. You show them how to inflict this pain upon you. And you could very well be inflicting pain upon yourself by showing others how to hurt you. You could be inflicting pain by being so overprotective of yourself that you're not letting anybody in. So Capricorn, there's a lot of things that's happening, and you really need to look at how, you know, lessons learned from the past. You need to redefine yourself and your value system. You need to, there's a lot going on for you, and it's literally, you need to rise up in the way that you're thinking, because you have a deep wisdom, you have this understanding when it comes to matters of love. You need to have a more refined psychological understanding of what has happened in your past situations and where it is that you're going. But also be very mindful of the words you are using, Capricorn, because remember, the sword cuts both ways. So be mindful of how you are addressing situations. Okay, I'm shuffling some more cards here for you to see what more does Tarot have for you. Okay, what more does Tarot have here for you? in this situation. Let's see what more. Can you say to Capricorn? Okay, Capricorn. What more can we say here for you, Capricorn? Definitely there's a betrayal from the past. Some of you could be having a situation from the past that is, you know, it is something that I need to, let me just draw out all of these cards first so that I can look at this carefully. Got Leo energy as well coming through here in this reading. So let us see here. Okay, let us see what's going on here. I mean, some of you really wanted to move away from the situation, but this betrayal is something from the past that is being revisited in your present situation. And it could very well be, you know, something where they could have been amongst friends or a work environment that you had trusted, that you had thought there was this working together in your situation, but we see that there is this betrayal. We see that there was this betrayal where things was really becoming very difficult for you. People you had trusted really stressed you out and created a lot of problems for you. We see as well that you should be very mindful of moving towards reconnecting with somebody from the past, because there is a betrayal situation that is very, very evident. But there's a lot of lessons to be learned as well from that situation. You know, we're not able to move forward sometimes until we learn the lesson. There is a lesson here for some of you, not Aquarians. Why did I say Aquarian? You could have Aquarius in your chart as well, Capricorn. So if you're a Capricorn with Aquarius in your chart, this could be dealing with you as well, that there was this past situation where there was this betrayal, and you need to be able to find your answers. You may just find your answers in the past. And with this, you know, this lack of cooperation, there is this opportunity to move forward. There is this opportunity to become more. But for some reason, you're allowing yourself to become worried. Your mind is just traveling around and having too much of drama, creating unnecessary worries for you. What I see here happening is that you are getting to walk away from situations that haven't worked out for you, but you're getting to walk away to something new, a new horizon. It's like a second chance for some of you. It's like an opportunity to be one with yourself, you know, to be in a place of comfort and reward. Some of you may be feeling as though you are needing to go out on your own. You're needing to choose a path for yourself and navigate this path for yourself, and you need to be very strong about that. Others might be finding themselves with the second chance, being able to hold on to their financial situation and seeing this prosperity and growth for themselves, and seeing this receiving of this financial reward that's coming to them, this great reward coming towards them. But it's almost as though you need to allow yourself healing. You know, this betrayal has really affected you quite deeply, and Capricorn, you need to let go of that. You need to find yourself in your new strength situation. Some of you could be needing to change your attitude with somebody who's got Leo in their chart, or very much so in this, from what I'm getting in this reading. Like I said, there is Scorpio and Leo that's come through. There is the fire energies as well that's come through, and the earth energies. But very much, this is an interpretation for you as a Capricorn. You need to allow yourself to have the strength. There are times when you need to allow the lion to rise up. There are times when you need to be able to be as soft as a lamb. And this is that you need to be able to quench your desire for revenge and for, you know, for just wanting things, you know, wanting that justification. You know, sometimes the best is to just let it go and to control yourself. Otherwise, you're going to see yourself coming around in a loop again to the same situation, to the same drama. And this has been ongoing for you, Capricorn. This drama has been ongoing. Some of you may need to go back to face this past situation and to sort out whatever happened in the past, because it has affected you going forward. Whatever this betrayal was, some of you do need to revisit it, because it has caused you a lot of harm and it has damaged you. So you do need to get some closure on that. Okay, let's draw some more cards here for you. Let's see some more cards here for you, Capricorn. If if you've betrayed yourself, then you need to reconcile the situation with yourself, Capricorn. But if somebody else has betrayed you, especially when it comes to environments where you trusted, friends, family, colleagues, you know, where there was this intense betrayal, in order to move forward, you do need to, some of you need to, either if you can't let go of it, and if you keep revisiting the situation, you may need to be able to confront whatever you need to confront. Okay. Okay, let's see what more can we say here. And if you have been the one, Capricorn, that has betrayed someone, then you need to also fix that up, hey? You need to fix that up. Okay, let's see what we have here, Capricorn. All tied up. Cornucopia. Daughter value. Magician in the mirror. Blossoming abundance. Indecision. So why are you all tied up? You're all tied up when you have the beginning and the end, all tied up and indecision. See that? All tied up and indecision. So why are you all tied up? You know, you've got things, we are seeing that you are in this phase of happiness and prosperity, and this daughter value bringing in this new opportunity. You've got this magician in the mirror where it's like you are healing. You're healing yourself, and you're manifesting this healing within yourself and around you, and you're just manifesting good things in your life, and you're seeing this blossoming abundance. But you have this indecision. Why do you have this indecision when it comes to daughter personal healing and happiness? You need to move on, and you are causing yourself to be tied up. And I'm very much feeling that it's because of this incident that has happened in the past. There was something that had happened in the past that had totally disempowered you. There's a situation that has happened in the past, and I'm turning over these cards to see what was. There was something you had. It was so destructive. Things that were so destructive. I mean, look at that. You had something that has been very destructive, caused you a lot of chaos in your past situations, and left you feeling very. And it was, in some cases, it had to deal with a love situation. And we see the star here as well, coming Aquarius energy. Aquarius again, it's like, and I think I said Aquarius earlier as well, and the star, the Fool, the Magician, you've got the star again, definitely something to do. If you've got Aquarius in your chart, you're dealing with an Aquarius person as well. There's some kind of a situation dealing with an Aquarius person where you need to have some reconciliation. This is really keeping you stuck. And you need to be able to move on, because there's all these beautiful opportunities that are presenting themselves to you, Capricorn, and you need to move on. You need to move on to your personal healing and your personal happiness in your life and in your situations. You can't afford to stay stuck in this drama, you know, in this betrayal. So, Capricorn, were you the one betraying somebody, or did somebody betray you? What happened here? What happened? Were you betrayed, or did somebody betray you? There's definitely some, and it's something that has given you no peace. You have had no peace, and you cannot even seem to move on to your own happiness, your own personal happiness, because of the situation. I get the word guilt. Guilt just came to me. You have guilt, Capricorn. Some of you are having guilt about something from the past, and it's keeping you stuck and you cannot move on. So you need to reach out and make peace. You need to make the peace with yourself, because your spirit can't move on, because you have created a situation that is leaving you stuck and leaving you all tied up. So Capricorn, if this is applying to you, this may or may not apply to you in your situation, because this reading sounds like it's very specific to a certain person or persons that have gone through some sort of intense betrayal. Either they themselves has betrayed somebody, or somebody else has betrayed them. And this is very relatable to some people out there, and it may not be relatable to everybody. So if this is talking to you, that you have betrayed somebody that has now caused you to be stuck, when you can move on to this beautiful, blissful happiness and healing, you need to make peace for yourself. I mean, look at it, crossing bridges. I mean, crossing bridges. Protected by angels. What do you have here? Gates of Triumph. So you need to reach out and reconnect and mend these broken bridges. You know, you need to allow healing to happen for yourself, Capricorn, so that you can release the situation. And you must know that in doing so, you are protected by the angels. You are cherished, you are loved, and your guardian angel is always with you. So you're always protected and you're always loved. Whether you believe in your guardian angel or not, your guardian angel believes in you, and you are being protected. And if you can make peace and you can heal the situation, you can mend these bridges. And this is the thing, Capricorn. It doesn't mean always when you heal a broken bridge that you have to go back to that situation. Seeking forgiveness or giving forgiveness to somebody else just sets you free. It sets you free so that you're not going to be burdened with this indecision and being all tied up. You can move forward. Gates of triumph. You're going to expand your life. You're going to move forward. The gates are open for you to move forward. And the only person that seems to be holding you back is yourself, Capricorn. So forgive and let go and move on. No matter what is going on, you have the power in your life to move on. So move on, move on. Okay, let's draw another card here for you, Capricorn. This is positive. This is saying to me that you're moving on and you're not wanting to be stuck. Take the steps, Capricorn, because so far these readings have been you've been so tied up, you've been so caught up, you've been making 2 steps forward, 1 step back continuously. So you need to now literally take the bull by the horns and face these situations and move on. You know, you need to move on. And sometimes you need to bow your head and say, I'm sorry. Sometimes maybe just that. You need to heal, because you allowing healing to happen is for you, not for anybody else. It's for you. Remember that always. It's for you. It's not for anybody else. Okay, let's draw one more card here for you, Capricorn. One more card for Capricorn. Oh, this is a beautiful card. I remember. Soul plan. The fated life versus the destiny life. I know many people get very upset about when we talk about fated life versus the destiny life. Remember, if you don't have enough information and the topic makes you angry, please read up. There's enough information, and there's a lot of nonsense information, but there's a lot of good information you can read up about this. Remember, the moment before you were born, you chose the conditions of your life. And that is the life that you are living right now. You literally plotted each and every path. You chose this path for yourself. And we were given free will when we were born. God gave each of us free will. We are all taught that in catechism, growing up, or whatever religious place you come from. You are all taught that God has given each of us free will, and therefore we have these moments which become our destiny, where we can get to say yes. In this situation, you can say yes to forgiveness. You can say yes to making peace. You can say yes to healing and mending broken bridges. You can say yes to connecting. And you can say yes to releasing the pain that you caused in your life. So that can be your destiny now. You can change it instead of carrying on like this with this drama that has happened, that has kept you all tied up. Because even though you have all this beautiful abundance, you keeping yourself tied up is not allowing you to enjoy the manifestation of all these good things that are coming towards you. So you need to realize that destiny is the one where our soul gets to choose, but it takes courage and faith. And you need to remember that because you need to know that you need to have to come face to face with the choices that you have made, and you have to follow your destiny over your fated life. And that can be very hard for some of us. That can be very, very hard. Some of you may be feeling as though you are at a crossroads. Take a moment and reflect. Look at your situations. I mean, you are at this point right now. This card has come up saying to me that I need to share with you that you are now called to make a decision. And you can keep walking along your fated life. And like I said, it's keeping you, as much as all those blessings are coming up, you're starting off being tied up, you're constantly in this place of indecision. You have this betrayal from the past that keeps coming up, and it could be yourself, could be somebody else that's done this to you. But you may have to make some choices, and you do have to make some choices here. And you need to be facing a lot of these changes that has come your way. Whether it's a new relationship, whether it's a new career path, whether it's, you know, a total change in how you're doing things. It's a difficult decision, and it does require a lot of courage from you. It does require a lot of faith from you. But you need to remember, right now in this moment, the question that you ask yourself when you're dealing with the soul plan and the fated life versus the destiny life, what are you being called to surrender to? So don't run away from it, Capricorn. This is an amazing time for closure for some of you. And if this reading really resonated with you, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again next week. So please take care, Capricorn, and goodbye.